He is an actor well known for his comic charm, but he's also a writer and director. And his new film explores grief and hope, two topics he has grappled with in his own life. I sat down with Zach Braff. Zach Braff, welcome to Nightline.
Thank you.
We're honored to have you. Congratulations on your fourth film you're directing, A Good Person. What's it about, and what were you hoping to achieve with it?
Well, it's about initially a car accident that happens where there's fatalities, and how that affects the lives of these two intermingled families. It ends up becoming about addiction, how we deal with grief, standing up from trauma and tragedy, hope, love. And even though these are heavy subject matters, there's also a lot of humor folded in. Because in my own experience with trauma and grief, I was so grateful when someone would say something and there'd be a release and there'd be laughter, because your body and your mind are just craving letting some steam out of the steam engine.
Part of your gifting as an artist is humor, and you use it so well. What, if I may ask, in your own journey, led you to tell this particular story?
Well, in 2016, my sister had an aneurysm, and they kept her alive as a fraction of herself for about 2 years. Then she finally passed. My father then didn't last much longer, and then we went into COVID and lockdown, and one of my best friends who was living with me at 41 years old got COVID and died. I sat down to write something. I was staring at the blinking cursor, and this is what came out of me. I wanted to write about grief and standing back up from grief, how our lives change in a split second sometimes, and about hope.
You have an all-star cast.
Yes. Well, it stars Morgan Freeman, Florence Pugh, and Molly Shannon. That's my pretty epic dream cast. I wrote it for Florence. We were partners at the time, and we were in lockdown together. And I'm just incredibly in awe of her talent. And I never imagined I'd get Morgan Freeman, but that was sort of a daydream.
Well, we have a clip from the film. We're going to take a look at that now and talk on the other side about it.
Allison, don't go.
This was a mistake.
No, it isn't. Trust me. I know how hard it is to get here. It's damn near impossible, and you did it. Don't run away now because of me.
There are thousands of meetings. I'll find another one.
Wow, yeah, but this one has the best snacks.
Humor there. I love that scene is where she's beginning the path of going to AA. Morgan Freeman is someone that she knew already.
Morgan Freeman was going to be her father-in-law. She reaches a nadir with her addiction and decides to finally have the courage to show up to a meeting. It becomes about this friendship, this very unlikely friendship that begins between these two people who are grieving about the same event but separately, and so need each other.
What do you want the takeaway to be for the audience?
I want the takeaway to be that there is always hope, but often sometimes in my life it's been someone who you never would have fathomed would be the person to help you. And especially in the recovery, you're often being rescued by strangers.
The movie takes place in New Jersey, a state near and dear to your heart, near your hometown. Why put it there?
I think I was really trying to write something very authentic and very vulnerable for myself, and be as honest as I could about my own emotions. And I almost felt like there was this safety net. If I put it in a place that I knew very, very well, I am not going to mess up what South Orange, New Jersey looks like. So I found comfort in that.
Because of the grief that you've experienced, where you are now in your life, are you in the midst of your hopeful, happy ending? Yeah,
I must say that, I wrote this in a bubble during the pandemic. We shot it during COVID in 26 days, which was very tough. So it's now that I go to the theaters and I screen the movie with people, I feel such community and love. Some of these feelings that I've felt, you can feel so lonely. No matter how many people are around you, you can feel incredibly lonesome. And when you see the response, you feel seen, you feel community, you feel that other people feel these emotions, and that's very, very healing, I think.
You are director, producer, writer, gifted actor. What's next for you?
Well, I've been directing this new show, Shrinking, with Harrison Ford and Jason Segel on Apple Plus, which I'm very proud to be a part of. So I'll be directing a bunch more of those next season. And I'm writing something new already for myself to direct and write.
Can we break news here on Nightline?
The only news I'll break is that I'm writing it for Florence Pugh because she's my favorite actress. So I hope that she agrees to work with me again because she's an inspiration and a muse for me.
She is outstanding.
Outstanding.
I appreciated the movie. It spoke to my spirit. It lifted me. I think all of us could use stories that deal with difficult matters that are hopeful. And your film leaves us all hopeful.
Thank you so much. I'm just so honored to be here. I really am. Thank you.
A Good Person premieres in theaters this Friday, March 24th.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.